Feels so good to be back. Woo! All of our stuff loaded up. We're pushing off from Kiosk. We're staying on this lake for tonight, and then we head up Maple Creek tomorrow to Maple or Arapahoe. It's May 19th, our ice out trip. Hoping for some fish. We got a little bit of a headwind to paddle into, but pretty nice day so far. It's supposed to rain tonight into tomorrow morning. Trying to get the GPS figured out.
Figured it out. Pointing where I point.
But yeah, go and attack these waves and get settled into camp. Not sure if I'm completely in frame, but we're out on Seagull Lake now. There's a little bit of wind, some chop, but 20 degrees, beautiful day. We made it, we did it. We're in the park.
So happy to be here. It's been a long winter.
So long. Now we just have a nice first paddle of the year across Kiosk. Try and find, hopefully one of the sites is open, one of the 4 before we enter the creek. Take that for the night. We have some steaks and sweet potatoes to cook over the fire. Have some rain coming in tonight. Hopefully it misses us. I don't think it will. But have a good night tonight, and then we're into the creeks for the morning. So we got a couple days of work. It feels so good to be back. Woo! 5 months of dreaming since we booked this trip.
4 months of planning before that.
So it's me and Steve in this boat, and I don't know if it's the other boat over behind us there. That's Mike and Josh. They're joining us this year. And we are again going to stay at Birchcliffe Cabin.
We brought Mike for his computer hacking skills, his jiu-jitsu skills,
His bow staff skills.
his wood chopping skills.
About halfway to the area we're looking at for our site. She's getting quite choppy now.
Yeah, it's gone full on skill PRE.
Yeah.
We're representing for the campers all across the world.
But yeah, still amazing to be out here. Hopefully that wind's probably killing this clip anyway, but we can dub it.
Yeah, it should get blocked, or at least block some of the wind.
3 or 4 nice temp pads though.
Someone just went through and raked it all too.
course, a beautiful view of Kiosk. Debated on checking out that other site right down there too, but just don't think it's going to be worth it. This one here, it's windy, but once you get up and over the hill, most of the wind seems to be blocked, so I think this is where we're going to end up tonight.
I'm good to not even look at the other site. This one looks nice.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying too. Oh, getting all set up at Kiosk. Still just a windy night, but I don't think we're gonna get much video because all we did really was drive all day and then paddle across the Kiosk. But Jaren's got us a nice little fire going and it's looking like it should be a good night. Hopefully the rain will hold off. Actually, I'll show you the site here. Josh preparing for the zombie attack. Jaren preparing the steaks.
And sweet potatoes, precious.
And sweet taters, my favorite. Yeah, this site, it didn't look like it had much for tent spots, but as long as you have decent little tents, they got some nice flat spots back here. We just got ourselves all hunkered down, expecting the rain. It was supposed to be here around 3, but I think we're past 3 o'clock now, so see how it goes. Mike working on some benches way up there. But yeah, should be a good night and look forward to tomorrow.
We seasons the meats.
Yeah, that'll be okay.
Oh, for sure. Taters and beef.
Some thick steaks.
There goes a plane. Stole my stuff.
So no flies on it, you see? It's pretty sweet.
It is a good spot.
Yeah, it's right now.
Plane.
We have been out here a day.
Do you remember that?
Darrow rules.
Claim.
Claim.
The female bacon. Claim.
Oh man, that one's perfect. Claim. Someone starts saying it looks good. Claim.
Get on this, Mike. You got a claim.
Yeah.
Mike didn't even want female and all funny.
Oh, it was good, man. Females is shy.
Feels like the rain's moving in here shortly. We got the supper on the grill. Try and shield the wind. Steaks on, kettle's getting heated up, and our sweet potatoes, bacon. Trying to get supper into us before this rain starts. And I think I've said it like 5 times now, but we got a day of rain tomorrow. Hopefully that isn't as bad as what they're calling for. Alright, I'm all squared away in the tent now. We got finished all of our steak and potatoes and everything, sat around the fire for a while, and it's rained off and on all night. Just kind of settling in, trying to get cozy before the cold comes in. Got me and Mike in this tent, and then Josh and Steve are in the other tent. So yeah, going to bed, and we'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. It's just a little after 6 o'clock. It's still raining. Rained steady all night. It's not raining hard. Based on the forecast, it's supposed to continue raining throughout the day, but slowly get better for us, and then it's just supposed to be off and on rain overnight tonight. So we're gonna try and get everything packed up, keep it as dry as we can, and then this morning we head out on Maple Creek towards Maple Lake, or I think the goal is to get to Irabla for tonight. But yeah, this morning's breakfast I think is just some oatmeal, some coffee, and then we push off in the rain. Should be a good day. It's nice to be back out here.
Alright, got all my gear packed up. Just gonna go fill the kettle so we can make some tea, coffee, and oatmeal for breakfast. And then we are headed out this way. And that's where the portage into Maple Creek is. Up into Maple Lake. Then on our way out, 9 days from now, we'll be coming out right there. That's where the Amab du Fawn comes in to Kiosk. Yeah, the rain's kind of died off a bit now. Looks like it's just going to be overcast, off and on rain all day. But today's where the real work starts. Alright, so we launched out from there yesterday morning, paddled all the way down here, and now we are on that site right there. And we're headed into the creek this morning. We'll head all the way up Maple, and we're either staying in here or possibly here. The goal, I think, is for here in Irablu.
The rain continues, but it's time to pack up and leave Kiosk. A long day up Maple Creek, so gotta make a move on. The boys are putting out the fire and we're just rounding up the last little bit of gear. That is it. We're all packed up. Just gonna load the boats and get a move on. Just doing one last look over. Make sure we didn't leave anything behind. Awesome site here on Kiosk though. Really enjoy it. I think it'd be a great summer site. Okay, so now what's left? So we would have some this. We want Darren's fishing bag. This is all like Darren.
Pushing away from Kiosk. There goes Josh and Mike in the pouring rain. And we just got to get our boat down and loaded, and we're on our way to Maple Creek. Alright, so Steve and I are all loaded up, getting ready to shove off.
Trying not to do a classic Steve stumble.
It's the best time for one. Pretty nice launch at this site. You only do like one canoe at a time, but couldn't ask for much better. You got it all? You got the water bottles? Yeah. This should be by your left foot.
This crack here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, your left foot's probably on the left side.
Do you want to just poke close to that side as you pass it?
Hey?
You want to poke close to this side as you pass it?
Here, you know where the GPS is?
Yeah. Oh, I knew I put it somewhere. Oh shit, I didn't. Yeah. Did not turn it on though.
The gyps?
Good call.
Oh yeah.
Pulling into the first portage of the day. 900 meters, thereabouts. The landing's pretty swampy until you get up around the corner, but here we go. Portage number uno. Numero uno.
Always a favorite. A fan favorite.
Ended up doing it again. Overshot this portage. We were gonna do leapfrog, but we're just pretty well doubling it. Still raining. Few people on the portage, but overall not a terrible portage. A little slick because of the rain, but we're getting it done.
Okay. Well, still working on this first portage of the trip here from Kiosk into Maple Creek. We we were gonna leapfrog it, but Josh made Jaren overshoot it. And no, same thing as last year. Once you get over that hill, you just kind of forget how far you've really come, and then you're just poking along down the hill, and before you know it, you're at the end. So the guys overshot it a bit, so we're just finishing up now. They're shortly behind me. They should be up the big hill by now too. Mike's already back to give them a hand, so it's good to have the extra hands, that's for sure. Not much longer, we'll be on the creek. Rain seems to have slowed down a bit, but you know, it's always tough starting a trip in the rain. And I kind of consider this today to be our real first day of the trip, since yesterday was really just driving and then almost car camping if you take out the little hour paddle in between. But no, it's been a good trip so far. We'll get set up tonight, get some tarps up and get dry. Yeah, and then hopefully we can get a couple days of nice weather. And then 3 nights in Birchcliffe Cabin, so once we're there, who really cares? But yeah, that's all I really got.
Out. You didn't call it, Josh.
Sharing claims.
Virtual insanity. Yeah, here it says 775.
Yeah, that's one of the 9 something Jeff says, but 7 something they said. So you just gave them proper data, let me tell you.
Walking up on me.
I figured after that fucking hill.
You might be better, Mike, right here. Like, I think there's a little tail. If you want to take it up and over that rock, we could drop it right there. Back it up a little bit. Back it up. Beep, beep.
I don't know if this is too wet or what, but it will need to turn on.
Oh, good.
That one's rolling right now, actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I don't want to open this up.
Are you loaded a bit? I mean, yeah. Trip number 2 through the little 190, maple to maple. We're just gonna stop, take a little break here, check out the ruins at the end, and grab a little snack. Here comes Jared.
What?
Oh, you're just nothing but a big red spot. There you go. What? Okay. All finished up here. About to hop back on Maple Creek, but we figured, Jared and I have seen it before, but we figured to show the guys the ruins in behind me here before heading back out up the creek to our next portage, which I think is just a 1:30 or so. Let's see what's up here. We'll find the fellas. No, there's a little wood stove faceplate here that's pretty cool. Airtight since 1901. Yeah, super cool. Yeah, so everything keepers. Let's see what else we can find. How do you find the boys? The old bunk bed frames have seen better days. A little bit of blowdown.
Alright, we just finished the small little 100-meter on Maple Creek to Maple Creek. And just as we were getting to this end of the portage, Drew from Algonquin Lakes was pulling in. They're just finishing up their trip, and today we're just starting ours. So we said Maple Creek isn't too bad. It's definitely going to take some work, but yeah, they said the cabin is beautiful. Nice to run into those guys. I like reading his trip logs, so nice to see him out here.
Okay, we're on what should be the last portage of the day. The 1:30 into Maple. Unless we get down, because I think we're going to aim for one of those island sites, far end. Black flies have started to come out a little bit when the rain dies down, so I figured an island might be nice. But if we get down there and they're taken, we might have to do one more, I guess, into arables, but I really don't see that happening. Ugh.
All right, we're at camp. We got her all set up. Didn't do much filming because it was cold and wet.
Rainy.
We got some chili. We already had an appetizer. We chopped up some kielbasa. This is chili that Steve and I dehydrated over the winter. We got some old fart cheese to put on it after. Oh, and we used pulled pork for our meat for this chili.
Pretty standard for us.
Peppers, beans, I think there's celery in there, onions.
Alright, that's about 3 scoops each. I'll leave a bit in there if anyone wants to go back for seconds.
Alright, so we're gonna heat this up. We got the kettle on for some tea and coffee. And it's manger time.
Manger.
Nice! This camera was down all day. We got her back up and running.
What's wrong?
I just popped the battery out and put it back in. But with it being so wet today, I didn't want to pop the battery out. What?
Oh, you're just nothing but a big red spot. There you go. What? We brought Mike for his computer hacking skills, his jiu-jitsu skills,
His bow staff skills.
Josh preparing for the zombie attack. Jaren preparing the steaks.
And sweet potatoes, precious.
And sweet taters, my favorite.
We have been out here at
Claim. The female bacon. Claim.
Oh man, that one's perfect. Claim.
Song out. You didn't call it, Josh.
Sharing claim.